because I don't think we'll be hearing much from Matty about this team because it's Spezia versus Lazio. Spezia are plus 400. Spezia plus one at minus 140. So even if Lazio win the game by 1 goal, you're still going to get your money back if you fancy that. But Lazio minus 150, and that's moved, by the way. And Lazio minus one looks like a free hit at plus 120. Lazio, we can't get a good handle on them because they put in a good performance and lose. They put in a bad performance and win. But the one thing you can sort of put your money down is Immobile to score at any time. The under or over is a 2.5. Matty, it looks like an over. Please tell me your numbers are telling me that over 2.5 at minus 125 should be a gimme.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. As much as I haven't played Lazio one time on the road this season, I really just don't like that team. But this is actually a really hard game not to bet on because I think this is a super easy game, and there's actually a very good chance that I'll end up taking something on this game. Lazio minus one really stands out. Obviously, over 2.5 just looks like a home run. I mean, this just looks really easy. I mean, these guys have played 3 times head to head. 2 of them were in 2021. One of them was in 2020 December. Both teams to score over 2.5 is 3-0. Lazio has won all 3 games, including 6-1 the last time they played. To me, this just seems like a 2-1 Lazio win at the very least. You have the over 2.5 graded out at 63%. Even both teams to score is graded at 60%. I think, frankly, Lazio should win this game. I like the over 2.5, and I like Lazio minus one. I don't think this is very complicated, other than the fact that I don't trust this team really at all. So that's why I don't have any action yet. But I mean, both of these plays grade out really high, and I don't really see anything to counter those arguments.
Yeah, Lazio to score twice, Mina, at minus 140, but Lazio minus one was at plus 125. It's now plus 120. It's telling us that that is the popular side, and the over 2.5 at minus 125. You can see Lazio winning this 3-0, 3-1.
Oh, I mean, 6-1, it was the reverse fixture. There's never been less than 3 goals in this match between these two sides. And actually, there's been over 2.5 scored in 17 of Lazio's last 21 games. Now, this is interesting because Matty was talking about this team when they are at home versus when they are away from home. And actually, that was something that was a hot debate that was talked about in Serie by the broadcasters over this week, saying about the fact that Lazio started the season as having a fortress in their stadium and suffering away from home. But it's recently started to change, and they have been very good on the road and starting to suffer a little bit more when they are at home. Spezia, for me, don't have much to work on, which could work to their advantage when it comes to playing and getting a goal that comes with no pressure. They have a centre-back missing. For me, Lazio are the type of team that either score nothing or score 5. They're just that side. They either find their weaknesses and keep attacking it, or they struggle. But for me, this is I can see them getting 3 goals at least. And if not, then I bank on Spezia to at least get 1 if it's a more balanced game. But this is one that I think Lazio will really need to prove themselves, because there is a lot of chat about whether or not Sarri's football is the right football, and he'll want to prove himself, and he's got a great team, right? When you look at all those attackers against Spezia's defense with missing a centre-back, I think it's Lazio's.
Mitch is saying Lazio win to 0 at plus 188. Lazio money line, they're happy at that at 1. If you're going to go Lazio, I think they definitely scored twice. So instead of taking the 150, there's no way this game's 1-0. So you take the minus 140, or you to maybe take Lazio and over 2.5. Lazio win to 0 sounds amazing. Yeah, it sounds amazing. But then when you look at the Lazio defence, I'm not so sure. But I think that Lazio score 3. Let's have a little look at the official. And the other one is Immobile. Immobile is so hungry for goals to make sure that he gets the goal.
Yeah, I like both teams to score in that game as well.
Yeah, me too. I do think Spezia could do something, because incidentally, Lazio have only kept 1 clean sheet against Spezia. So I don't know. I feel like Spezia could get a goal.
Yeah, but Lazio to win and both teams to score plus 240. I mean, that just seems like the best way to go, you know? People will say, oh, Lazio and over 2.5. That's exactly the same as Lazio and both teams to score. Lazio and both teams, because there has to be. Sorry?
Flash likes to change some of my picks, ladies and gentlemen.
No, I put it into terminology, Mina, that everyone other than you understands.
I know. I clearly put Lazio and over 2.5 and made sure that there was no room for error.
I know.
This
So-
happens
I
a
know.
lot. So
But
can we go
yes,
for the
but
original?
Lazio and
I
over
don't
two.
with both teams to score.
Oh,
There's
okay. So what you mean is Lazio and over 2.5 means you kept hold of the free. You kept hold of the 3-0.
No, because yes, I want to. There is every chance that Spezia could score, but I'm not willing to bet on that.
Yeah, that
Okay.
one is plus 150. I have it pulled out.
So you've got
I
plus
thought that's what I
150
saw.
or the plus
Just
240.
value. Can I just say that I
Okay,
did-
so it was an error. On the sheet flash, what we have is Lazio and both teams to score plus 150.
yes.
So
I-
you had the right price, or we had the right price. It was just I think that's what it was supposed to be anyways. Lazio.
No. The error is all mine. Obviously, I've had a listen. When you have an argument with Mina, even if you're right, don't worry. You will lose the argument. But in this case, I deserve to lose the argument because I picked the price that Mina said, and I just didn't write down what she said.
Lazio and total in the match, not Lazio total. I have actually specified
Yes.
over 2.5.
No. I read it.
on top
I read
four.
it. I changed it, Mina. I just changed
Surely
it.
that's the
We're just
banker.
covering our bases in case both teams to score does win. That way you'll get
Yeah.
credited. With
Why don't
more
we
points than
just
you
have
deserve.
both?
So-
Why don't we
you
just
go
have
for the
both?
teams to score, and I shall go for my original bid.
Okay, so you're going to go for Lazio to win and over 2.5 goals at plus 150. Well, I'm going Lazio and both teams to score at plus 240 as well. So that will now become mine. I'm happy to have that because I've wrote down that it's a minimum 3-1. And then, next week when it comes up and I've just added another 240, Mina will be like, Flash, make sure you put that off my total
That
because
is
that's
entirely true.
I'm just waiting for him to give me a play for this game. I mean, I'm
yeah.
next.
I've got a corners play for you. I mean, you didn't want it, but I got it. All right. Okay.
Attack
fair
you if
enough.
mine doesn't go through. Of course, you can believe that.
Oh my goodness.
Mina, I apologise. I got all mixed up and thought I was being clever by giving you a plus 240. I'm so sorry about that. Unless it comes in and then see, I knew best.
Well,
Covering your bases. That's
the
it.
plus 650.
Exactly. Well, I'll try and find a way to be right. Let's move on.